John chapter 1 verse 13, which cuts right in the middle of a sentence, so I'm going to read from 12 through 13. But to all who did receive him, who believed in his name, he gave the right to become children of God. And now verse 13. Who were born not of blood, nor of the will of the flesh, nor of the will of man, but of God. It's so hard when we are discipling through this or studying through this not to just want to drill down right here. But we need to remember this is an introduction. And John is going to show us more conversation that Jesus has with a man named Nicodemus in John chapter 3 about what it means to be born again. But right here in the introduction we see it. Life, the right to become a child of God, is done through believing in Christ, which creates a born again experience, not of the flesh, not of our will, but a born again experience of God. Now this does a lot of things, and we could get into a lot of things here, but in the introduction this should be causing us to really think through what we're about to read. It is God who does this new birth in us, and we'll read more about that. It is necessary that if you don't know Jesus, if you do not believe that he is who he says he is, you've not received the right to become a child of God, then you have not been born again. We shy away from that language. The 80s made that language a little bit awkward, but being born again clearly is absolutely significant right here in this verse. So are you born again? Have you been born of God? Not just born of the flesh, but something more that allows you to become a child of God. We're going to hear a lot more about this when we get to John chapter 3. In fact, we're going to hear about all of this stuff right here in the introduction as we keep reading. But really, I want to encourage, as you think on and meditate on this introduction, what's the status of your birth? Just a physical birth, or one that is born of God?